The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
So I'm telling these guys backstage, one, that I am super ripped tonight. And two, the reason why is because it is fucking hot right now in Phoenix, dude. It's like 110 easy to 113, 15 sometimes last couple weeks. And if you go out there, bro, it just sucks the life away as you get older. Like when you're young, it doesn't affect you at all. But once you get older, man, that sun just sucks your life away. Like it's Shang Tsung, man. I'm telling you. And I feel like I worked in the sun all day, and I just went out there and picked up some water bottles. It's like, holy shit, man.
We played golf in the Houston heat today.
You guys are crazy.
And then I was like, how's my back feeling? Because I definitely feel like I'm getting older because I was my back is starting to hurt. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I was like, whatever, I'll just go anyways. And then I hadn't played golf in such a long time. I found my shoes finally. I was really stoked about that. And then as soon as I put them on and then walked into the pro shop, they fell apart. The heels just came off. And I'm like, okay, I didn't bring tennis shoes to I just wore relaxing shoes to wear afterwards. I'm like, do I try to play golf in Hey Dudes or he's like, yeah, I've played in flip flops before here, so it's no big deal.
I literally saw the heel at some point. I was like, someone's heel is laying around here, and I was like, and then Aaron starts looking at his shoe. I'm like, oh, it's yours.
As we were filling up his cooler with beer and stuff like that. So, but it was a chill golf course, But I definitely play again.
The summer hits you fucking fast, man. That's for sure. And during the summer, my internal clock goes to up all night, sleep all day, conserve as much energy as humanly possible. So that's
the one time I came out to Phoenix, that was the only time I'd been to a place where if you go out, they literally have the mist from the fans blowing on you, and it feels great, but it is a completely different type of heat.
Yeah, it's a kick your ass heat. That's why people I love Arizona as a dry heat. Listen, when you get above 110, it doesn't matter if it's dry or humid. It doesn't give a shit. Yeah. It is fucking kick your ass. It's
amazing the difference between being in the shade and out. You're right there. The shade, not the shade, and the difference between the temperatures is incredible.
Yeah, you can't walk your dogs at night in Phoenix because the ground doesn't cool down enough to not burn their pads.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fucking hot. Yeah, it sucks. But there's other hot places. I get it. I'm glad I don't live in Florida or parts of Texas.
I will tell you, living in Texas, so I was in Nebraska for the ball game for the College World Series this year, on Monday. I'm telling you, A, I don't ever plan on going back to Nebraska, but B, it was much hotter there than it is here. I mean, when it says it's 95, it felt like 110, 150. It was absolutely incredible how hot it was. And I thought I was used to it. My friend was from New York. He was like, oh my God, I can't handle this. I'm like, this is way worse than Texas. I was like, it is just uncomfortably hot here.
So ASU Stadium, if anybody's been there, in the 80s and 90s, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Even now, ASU Stadium is on the side of a fucking mountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to a day game, half the game the sun is just beating on you. And think about doing that in the middle of summer on metal. They're all metal bleacher seats.
Nah.
Oh,
Nah.
this sounds
So the guy I went to the game with, he played rugby at Arizona State, and he would talk about playing rugby out there, and he was just like, it's
crazy, dude.
Nuts.
Yeah.
What you can do when you're younger, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's for sure. What up, everybody? Good seeing everybody in the chat. Live chat 62 live at the beginning of the show. We're running a little late tonight, but it's all good. We still got fun stuff to talk about. We got some cool G.I. Joe news. We've got some SDCC stuff. Did you guys see the new Bruce Timm Cape Crusader Batman stuff?
I have
the
not.
preview for that for the Amazon, right?
Yeah, I'll show it to you, Nate. You're gonna trip out. It's pretty dope.
It's so crazy how much the voicing sounds like Kevin Conroy.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. And it's a different actor. I forget the name, but yeah.
Wow.
But it's cool to see that it's Bruce Timm animation still.
Yeah.
Trish Forstner is in the chat, and I want to say to her, bravo on this awesome homage. You know me, it's hard to get me to fall in love with an homage these days, but you do it like this, and you appeal to cuteness and nostalgia, and a part of the comic collecting sphere that people go after. They go after these 25th anniversary variant books, man. I'm telling you. So, next, is she starting something where we're going to start seeing more of these? Are we going to... Is Anthony... Trish, let us know. Is Anthony already doing a Ewoks one? Is he already doing a Muppets?
When I got the text, I clicked on the link when I saw that. That was the first thing that went through my mind. I was like, oh man. I was like, there are a couple that you could do.
Well, my question is, have they been holding this back for a while? Since they're advertising it as a second print, like, because aren't they on like third or fourth or whatever?
I don't know. Look, Trish, let us know. What's the? This is awesome. This is amazing. So when's this gonna be available? Is this already available? This Friday at 8 p.m. So yes, it is. It is available. It's probably already sold out. Let's go take a look.
If he was doing any of those, he hasn't told me, but I'm in for sure. Oh, it's Spur City Comics. I did that the other day.
All right, where is this book? Here we go.
There you go.
No, there's still copies available. Here you guys go. $24.
Cheaper if you buy more.
Cheaper if you buy more. That's not bad. There you go. We'll drop the link in there for this one. This is definitely worth picking up. I've been buying too many books, Yee. You called it the other night, dude. You totally
I thought you were trying to sell books. Getting ready for San Diego.
Dude. I am, bro.
But it's the idea too, like when you're looking up comps of prices of stuff, like you get that nostalgia bug or whatever, the collecting bug, right? Where it's like kind of like, oh, I've always wanted this, and then it's like kind of like, yeah. I mean, I said the same thing to Nate too, like because we stopped at a couple card shops afterwards. I'm like, oh man, I'm really thinking about that single, and then like I'm like, what do you think of that? And then like he's like, oh, I don't know, blah blah blah, and then I ended up I still ended up buying a hobby box of Top Series 2 just because I've been wanting to open that because I've seen that they're kind of loaded, kind of nice.
Did you buy one?
I bought a hobby box. I haven't opened it yet.
Trish says that Care Bear 25th anniversary Marvel cover is the one I really want, but in the meantime, this will do. You don't have one yet, Trish? Listen,
they're expensive.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody. If you see Trish at a con, if she's going to be at a con, you need to take her a Care Bear cover. and work that into the price of a sketch or a head sketch or something. You'll get one. Somebody will take one to you now. Hopefully.
Let us know what con you're going to be at next.
I'm about to say she'll get more than one. She'll probably have a stack of them by the time it's done.
Are you going to be in San Diego, Trish? San Diego coming up quick, you guys. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, I was asking you about your plans.
Oh yeah, and I was like 0.1 miles from the convention center. He's like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah."
Because he was saying he hadn't been to San Diego before, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, the gas lamp district!" I was like, "Man, it's just incredible." Because like it's right in between the con and the Padres Stadium. I'm like, you're in a great spot.
Oh, she'll be at SDCC next, so
yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. And shout out to the people out there that helped us in our ticket issue. It looks like we got our tickets, which is nice.
Yes, big shout out to Matt DeVoe from Cover Price.
Fucking A, dude. Matt DeVoe.
Definitely definitely my favorite sponsor now. By far surpasses everyone.
Now.
Let's see what Bird CD brings next to the table.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it like divorced parents fighting for my love, right?
I told DeVoe, I go, dude. We were talking about something, and he asked something, and I go, dude, you don't even have to ask. Like anything you need, any fucking time, just let me know. Whatever I can do to help.
Right, and then he hit me up. He's like, "Hey, can you jump on this podcast before the Hot 10?" I'm like, "For you, DeVoe? Yes." Yes. Instantly. Yeah. No questions asked. I didn't even ask him what the podcast was about. I just showed up.
It's about men and midgets and chickens and
E is for sale. I mean, that's what that's what I'm learning as I get closer to my 40s. Yeah, I mean, my time is for sale. So
yeah, fucking A. Our time is expensive, man.
Yeah,
and I'm paying for, and I'm getting most of it. So you're not getting any. I'm buying it all. That's how expensive my time is. Especially as you get older. You're right, brother. You're right. All right, let's get into some cool comic book stuff. Did you guys see that there's a new X-Men book coming out, Exceptional X-Men? Have you guys seen that?
Mm-mm.
There's 4 new characters in there, I think. 3 new characters. Bronze, Axo, and Melee. And we're getting images of the first character.
God, as long as Peach Momoko's not doing it, it's got to be better. After reading the Ultimate, man, it's just Jesus, she looks terrifying.
Exceptional X-Men begins with Kitty trying to get as far away from all things X as she possibly can. After the actions she took during the fall of X, Kitty craves normalcy and takes a job as a regular bartender. She's definitely not getting ready to head up an all-new team of wayward young mutants while avoiding the watchful gaze of Emma Frost. Nothing but work, dating, and staving off depression. That's it. Let's see how long that lasts. No, thank you. No, thank you. Josh, I'm sorry, dude. I totally spaced. Did you just get back, or were you back for a while?
I literally just turned on my camera.
I saw him, so I was like, let me throw him back in while you're talking.
Good call, brother. Good call. The series will introduce 3 all-new mutants who turn to Kitty and Emma for help with their emerging gifts. The metallic and whip-yielding Bronze. This is this character. The emotion-stirring Axo. And the stealth-skilled fighter Melee. This fucking book is gonna get... It's gonna get tore up unless it's good. This book better be really fucking good. I can already see people starting to cry about woke this and woke that with this book. It's obvious. So hopefully it's fucking good. I like the design of the character depending on what her abilities and her her persona is. I'll try any new character these days.
It looks like she's just wearing socks.
Yeah, it's weird, right? I don't know. She
remember,
always looks like that.
You don't remember in the rave scene, the girls wearing the fluffies or whatever they're called?
But here's the characters. So she looks cool here, right? Bronze. That looks cool as hell right there. And I don't know who that character is. He looks cool. But
now, is this coming out the same time when they relaunch X-Men?
Yeah, so this
are they all kind of coming
out
the same time or sequentially?
Yeah, this comes out. When does this come out? I think it comes out after the new X-Men stuff.
Because it's the new X-Men stuff. Is that coming out? That's coming out pretty soon, huh?
Yeah.
It's interesting, man. League of Comic Geeks. When does it come out? November.
I mean, I usually give like any X-Men title a chance.
This is a cool cover. It's an interesting cover.
Oh, they're trying to.
Does it say what her power is, or no?
Does
it have something to do with her hair?
Maybe she finishes in third place a lot because she's bronze.
She's metallic and whip yielding.
Okay, so she probably uses her hair as a whip.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this.
That dude, does she look kind of like Willow Swift or Willow? Not Swift. Willow Smith. Doesn't she kind of look like her right there? A little bit.
I don't know what she looks like.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is it definitely like K-pop powers with like those cat ears, right?
Who's the writer? Oh, it's Eve Ewing. Okay, that makes sense. That was a joke. It went over terribly. So we'll see how that plays out, though. I'll read it. I'll check it out. I'm hoping it's good. I'm doubting it is going to be good, but I'm hoping it is good. We'll see how that plays out.
Lefteros has mentioned that Bronze made her first cover appearance on the Rise of X #5.
Ah, good call. Appearance. Yeah, very good call. Very good call. This is the reason why this book will fail. Because if it's a series about her being a bartender too, I don't want to see that. Right? I don't want to see Kitty Pryde as a bartender. This is a fucking comic book. I kind of feel that way.
Everyone knows your name. Right?
I'm kind of being a major hypocrite right here when I say this. It's all good. I'll call myself out on it, but I kind of feel that way with comics. Like I'm getting to the point where it's like, fuck it. It's a comic book. You can do whatever the hell you want in it, and I gotta just check it out. At the very least, it could be good. Hopefully, it'll be like Doom. We'll see. But 3 new characters in November on this one. There's also a couple other books that are coming out. There's that Sentinels book, which sounds probably not like it's not going to be good too. But see. I don't know about the other characters, Lefteros, if those are brand new characters or not. We'll go check out his F.O.C. stuff here in a little bit. But we'll see how that plays out. We talked about this book last night. Remember talking about this book on the Hot 10? Plague Seeker?
Oh, yep.
So this just recently came out, I guess. The #1. So a lot of the comic book places are picking it up. That Moist Critical guy getting into comics. So here's the question. Is Charlie White another YouTube comic book grifter? Or is he actually a comic book fan? What are your guys' thoughts? Do you guys even know who he is?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I had no idea. I had no idea who he was until we talked about him last night. But if every subscriber he has just buys one comic, he sold 12 million copies.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I would automatically assume probably like what's realistic? Like a quarter of that actually buys his comic?
So, check this out. Charlie's YouTube channel has received around 10 billion views and over 15 million subscribers, averaging 151 million views per month on his platform. His Twitch channel has over 5.3 million followers and around 60 million views. Holy cow. I wonder how many.
But is there that void now because of like some of the most well-known streamers are like obviously going to dip out soon?
I don't know. I could see if this is any way a hit or makes money for him, either it's just going to cause more people to make more comics, which can be good. It can be bad. We'll see. I guess, you know what? Take the line that anybody making a comic is cool. It's just how they go about selling it, I think.
I would just think that more would end up going through Kickstarter, and I don't know how this one's going through, but it feels like that's going to be the path for the future. I mean, I think most of you guys got in on the G.I. Joe compendium after seeing that, trying to raise $50,000, and you raised $3.7 million.
Yeah. By the way, you guys, speaking of that, check this out. So Yee and Josh hung out in the Discord after last week's show, right? And so I hadn't backed it yet, but I know I wanted to back it, so I went and backed it. And did you see these, Nate? Hold on. Did you see the extra things that got added? The reprints?
Oh, I saw
like they did the McFarlane, like the homage to the McFarlane, and then they did the yearbook one. They've got the homage to that.
Look at this one, though.
I saw those two.
2021 as well.
Yeah, dude. Check out the 21.
Is that the one that Kubert did?
Right here.
Yeah, because you could buy the black and white, but they give you the color one, right?
You could buy both.
Right. Yeah, you could add it on.
So so for those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, G.I. Joe, the Kickstarter, hit so many of their goals that they had to just keep adding cool shit. So one of the latest add-ons was a reprint of issue 21, the famous first appearance of Storm Shadow silent issue, and they gave it a new Kubert cover of Storm Shadow that is fucking gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Yeah. That is beautiful right there.
Which is also the trading card.
Yeah. And then there's a black and white of that. And then they reprinted this one too, which is going to be
the G.I. Joe special.
Yeah.
Because I originally backed in right where you were, Brian, where that underneath that they had that right there. Scroll down just a little bit below that number one, where that black and white Snake Eyes is. Just down a little bit more. So so like that Snake Eyes picture, if you didn't back it, God, I mean, the people who backed this thing in the first like minute or whatever, they got all the Larry Hama autograph like nameplates or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then they came out with another extra 150 or whatever that they relaunched after. So I'd already backed it, but I ended up getting in on the second round of the Larry Hama autographs.
You know what I did? I just went in and I bought a bunch. I backed the 300. I backed the Cobra. I just went in and bought a bunch of these because you can add them. So I added like
I gotta pay you for that still.
I added like 10 of them each. I was like, fuck it.
I was actually trying to tell the store here. I was trying to tell Chaz. I was like, there's a level 4 dealers where you can get like the companions like half price. I was like, you ought to get,
I didn't even think about that, bro.
Yeah,
that's a great point.
And then do a couple of the add-ons. I was like, you'll easily just blow through that stuff.
Oh, and did you back up a high enough tier to get the Skybound points too? Because it's like 30,000 points.
30,000. I was actually going to ask someone, at some point, like what you do with those, just because I've never used them before.
You're supposed to email them at some point. Like, there's an email address that you're supposed to email saying that, hey, you back this, and then
that's beautiful, man.
And then whatever account you have for the Skybound website, they load it to that.
I had just joined or set up an account, so okay.
Yeah, there's an email address that you're supposed to email saying that, and then you're supposed to do it before July something.
What are you supposed
July
to do?
10th. Like, there's one of the goals was like, it was like one of those additional goals that was met, and so depending on what tier you have, it came with Skybound points, and it's like 30,000 points. Like, if you got the whole compendium set, I don't think
this is what I got,
because I remember seeing it one of the Kickstarter, the emails for the updates that came through, and you clicked on the link and then sign up for the account.
Yeah, 30,000 points.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you can get some sort of covers from Skybound directly through that. I would assume. I don't know exactly.
Did you get the G.I. Joe set or the Cobra set, Nate?
I got 2 Cobras.
I got a Cobra set
because I backed the first one like you. I was like, I'm doing Cobra, and then when they came back out with the autographs of the Larry Hama, I was like, I was originally just gonna buy another one if I could get in on it on the Cobra. I was able to get in on that. I was planning on canceling the other one, but after seeing like all the add-ons and everything, I was like, let me just go ahead and hold on to both, and then I'll probably hold on to the add-ons for the other ones and just sell the compendiums from the secondary set.
Yeah.
Let me know when you get the because I didn't jump in, but I know you said you bought extras.
Brian. Yeah, okay, all right, yeah,
the add-ons. Yeah, I'll buy a set of the G.I. Joe 21 and the.
Well, we can always trade for that Alvarez. So
that too. Yeah.
Yeah, this was super cool, man. I'm really stoked about this. So, the big news is that we're getting a new G.I. Joe series. So, for those of you guys that didn't hear about this yet, G.I. Joe from Skybound is coming out. There's going to be a new character too. Joshua Williamson, Tom Riley, and Jordy Belair are launching a new Energon Universe G.I. Joe ongoing in November. So, pretty cool, man. I don't know who this character is.
Yeah, did you see that link for the? And you guys will be able to see them when you're out in San Diego. But those Super 7, 3 3/4 inch figures that they're doing with the O-rings.
Yeah.
I mean, because they just released those like prototype pictures of like the Bat and Snake Eyes, Cobra Commander, and CoverGirl.
It's Zartan too, right?
I don't remember. I didn't see Zartan, but it very well could be. But they look fantastic. Like, I can't wait till they start getting into like guys like Alpine, and like I really desperately want a Big Lob.
Who is this guy right here? Who's this?
I have no idea.
That's got to be a new character.
I was like, he's like the Walter White of G.I. Joe. I have no idea who Heisenberg is there in the middle.
This is Baroness, and she's a good guy. I don't know who this chick is, but she looks like a badass.
Yeah.
Mercer is still a Cobra. I love how Mercer is fucking massive in this.
They did him really well in this.
Yeah. They kind of gave him like a new thing. I don't remember him being that big.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't at all. I like it though.
Yeah. And the battle android troopers in the back, that's badass. Yeah. Rock and Roll, Clutch, Duke, CoverGirl. Where's Scarlet? Stalker. I don't even see Scarlet.
Stalker.
Right?
He's so great.
No Snake Eyes yet. No Storm Shadow.
But my boys Timax and Zaymont.
And I love how the Transformer is on the ground behind him.
Yeah.
Like, that's great, man. This is awesome. Yeah. Justin says, Baroness a Joe? Dumb. You know she's not going to be a Joe for long. That's obvious. She'll be
you want me to show you something cool from G.I. Joe?
Yeah.
So, it's just, the Energon universe, like, those books are just incredible. So I'm still picking up the old series, because it's in the 300s, but it's not a great series. I mean, to be honest, but I do love the Brad Walker variants. And I just, the 1 in 10s, I think they're great and they connect. And I don't know if you remember this one. This was the second one. So I want to see
the Stalker one.
302.
Yep. Kubert. Is that Kubert? Who is that?
Brad Walker.
Brad Walker. Okay.
And so he's doing like the first 10. So the first one had Serpentor and Snake Eyes, and it's got a Joe and a Cobra on each one.
Yeah. That's the best one, the Stalker one.
I love it. So, but here we go.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. That looks congrats.
Stupid. Dude, I saw that cover and I was like,
that's amazing.
For that. It's fantastic.
Dude,
man, made him make you jealous in about 5 minutes, man.
Right?
You walk into his house like, dude, can I leave now?
Are you gonna
Why
frame
is
that?
that not?
Huh?
And he Brad actually sent over all the variants he'd done and sent them all autographed as well with it with the package. Very, very cool.
Why is that not in a frame yet?
Yeah.
I've been traveling like the past 2 weeks, so I just opened it up like a day or two ago. But it will be
beautiful.
It will be.
That is awesome, dude.
That's super cool, dude. Lucky dog, man. Man,
That's
I saw
the
your
way it
balls
should be.
one, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, it was great. Let me tell you, the game 3 going up to in the stadium.
Yeah.
You know, I understand like Peyton and some of these guys are there, and you'd have maybe some local security, but they had the guys who looked like they were getting to invade Kuwait. I mean, they had a full militia guarding that suite. It was the only one that had security. It was probably a little bit much, but I guess that's, you know, you got all the ambassadors for the university and I guess different country stars or whatever. So they made sure to protect them. I don't know what they were worried about, but
So first national championship for their baseball team, huh?
yeah, they were close. And when I was in college with like Todd Helton and Ari Dickey and those guys, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, then they got destroyed by Mark Kotze and Cal State Fullerton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Destroyed.
I remember Kotze, man.
Yeah, he was a beast. Yeah, it was a great time. Great time. I'm glad I got to see it live in Nebraska, and that way I don't have to go back.
That's a cool field, man. Right? Isn't that
yeah? It's much bigger than you would think. It holds like 25,000 people.
Wow.
And it was half like A&M and half balls. Like there were a lot. I mean, I guess that's why I couldn't figure out exactly what everybody does when that's not going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they've updated it and I remember it as being something different. I always thought it was like a small place.
They built a new one like 10 years ago.
Okay.
They moved out of Rosenblatt and they moved into Charles Schwab. And this Charles Schwab field looks like
a Major League Park.
Yeah, I mean, after going to Oakland and Tampa and some of the other places, it looks better than some of the Major League parks.
Man, I'm so glad I talked to Josh and Bryan last week because I was ready to give up on the Acolyte. And bro,
Did you like it? Ooh.
Yes, partner.
Yeah.
Bro,
did you enjoy the first three?
Killed about 6 Jets.
I enjoyed it all.
Man, he killed more guys than Anakin did, bro.
It's just the only problem I have is it looks so cheap. Like if you look at if you watch Andor and some of these, like,
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, like the acting's not that great. The script, I don't know what it is. I mean, like the laser or the fight scenes were great, but I don't know. Like the first 3, I didn't think.
I was shocked how graphic it was, man.
Yeah,
with Disney. Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
they're all like, "Okay, you want blood and guts? You got it, buddy."
Well, they're peeling off the onion to get ready so Deadpool 3 isn't so much of a shock.
Well, when X-23 took 3 stabs, like you can just kind of see her back kind of light up 3 different times. I was like,
well,
that's
and that's before the show. Before the show, I was talking to Bryan, and I was like, "Has anyone ever gotten their neck snapped in like a Star Wars movie or a Star Wars show?" Like, I mean, that was just like. Ugh.
The only thing I remember even close to be like when Anakin cuts off Dooku's head.
Yeah.
You know, Revenge of the Sith, but that's the closest thing.
And that
right?
really didn't even seem like. Yeah.
The Stormtrooper in the New Hope when he hits his head on the door closing.
Doesn't Vader snap somebody's neck or something?
In Obi-Wan, when he's walking by, because he holds someone up and just kind of like.
Yeah. So me and Josh were talking about it before the show, and Nate, you almost said the exact same thing that I said. Mm-hmm. It feels cheap. It doesn't feel cinematic at all, like Star Wars or Andor. Andor felt cinematic. Andor felt like Star Wars. I've binge watched all the episodes in the last week, and it just feels it feels like Star Trek to me, man. It doesn't look like Star Wars, and
But it's a money grab, though, right? Because like they're picking up the biggest name streaming actors and putting them all into one show.
Well, here's the other thing. You're 100% right. Like, I know that Star Wars isn't known for its great acting, but the acting in this is really bad.
Awful.
Yeah.
That third episode, like, it was tough enough to kind of watch some of the characters, like the Yord guy,
and
then
Yord is the worst.
With the girls, it just felt like it felt like a parent at a play. Like, oh god, Luckily, that's my I feel bad, but that's my kid, and so I'm like, oh man, I'll sit through it, but it doesn't feel like Star Wars. Watching this makes me realize that Star Wars is made for the big screen. Like, it's amazing now when I watch Andor, like just how well they did it, and like how it's so good. And this is just on the different end of the spectrum. It's not very great, and I'll take bad Star Wars over no Star Wars, but this is really pushing the envelope towards the bad side.
Here's what saves it. There are some cool parts for me. I really liked in episode 5, the fighting between Daphne, the X-23 chick, and the Sith dude. I love their fighting, especially when she had both lightsabers. I thought that was super cool. But on the alternative, I thought the battling between Soul and that Sith dude was cheesy. It felt like it was a kung fu flick instead of a Star Wars fight.
The weird part was when he said, like, you're not a Jedi. Like, he didn't know that there are other people with these powers who are evil. Like, you've never heard anything about the Sith. I mean, the Sith been around a long time.
You want to hear something crazy?
I don't get it.
Here's something interesting. I read a couple articles that talked about that this is getting such bad like coverage in that they're talking about not ever doing High Republic stuff again. And it's not the High Republic stuff that's bad. That stuff's, it can be cool. It's just the writing it feels off, or I don't know.
There's like a disconnect.
It doesn't feel like Star Wars to me. Yeah.
It's just amazing to me that you've got all this work with like guys like Malik and Revan, and you just plague us. Maybe it's going somewhere, but I'm like, God, it feels like you got so much that you go off of, but you feel like, hey, I'm going to make it this way. It feels like G.I. Joe with like Snake Eyes. Why can't you just take some of the stuff that is absolutely fantastic that everybody wants, that will do well, but you're just so determined, like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show them because I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to force it down their throat, and they don't like it. Because I think I saw today where they were already talking about, hey, they had planned a season 2, and now that's pretty much being kaput because of the reviews, which is understandable.
Okay, now I want to hear Red Hood, because Red Hood said that he liked it. So
yeah, well, I liked the last episode.
Yeah.
Just because the lightsaber battles were pretty cool, and it was fun. I mean, like Nate says, I'll take bad Star Wars over no Star Wars. But honestly, I went back and I watched it, and that's why I like listening to my friends and make me reconsider and give it another chance. Like I'm not going to be a jerk and say no. My opinion is that, and I'm not going to. So I went back and like I reconsidered the Geminis, and I called Bryan, and I said, you know what, Bryan, the Gemini boards do work,
That's a sign of a smart person in my book, man.
Yeah, and then I reconsidered the Acolyte, and I watched the last episode, and it was okay. I just wish, like, when they first did the Iron Man movie, and they brought all the collaborators in, and artists and writers, Mark Millar, Audie Gronoff, because they wanted to get it right, and they wanted to have continuity. And they sat down at the table and they brainstormed, and they got it right. Of course, casting Robert Downey Jr. and him being his best version of himself also helped. But it's like when they make these Star Wars shows, like Just pull some people off the street and you'd be surprised how much of a fan they are. And like, hey, we're thinking about doing this. It's called the Acolyte. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bro, go to a con. Hey, we're thinking about doing a Star Wars show. What do you think? And get 10 people, random. They'll tell you it sucks.
You know
before
what's
you
interesting?
even make it.
One of the things that we talked about backstage, me and Josh, that I thought also was cool was that metal stuff that they had, the cortosis metal. Yeah. But it's also part of the problem now that I think about it. It's cool. I thought that part was cool. It was interesting to me. Like, that was interesting. But they wrote that in there to not use lightsabers, right? That's the whole point. So they could be hand-to-hand combat more, right? That's like the reason that was written in there. So, but I don't ever remember Jedis ever being really hand-to-hand combat fighters, right?
I don't either. And I until I read something about that cortosis, I had no idea. I'm like, what's going on? Like, especially for guys like us who actually follow Star Wars, and you're trying to
don't you read all the books, man? Come on.
I was like, God, what the hell is going on? One thing too is you got all these Jedi getting killed. I don't really know who they are, and so they get killed. And I'm like, I have no connection to like the death. So it's just like, all right. I mean, whatever. Just bring another one in. I mean, like, it seems like if you're gonna kill people, like, there's got to be something to the story, like build up the character. Like, so if they do get killed.
No,
there's some kind of feeling behind it.
Nate, it's like they were trying to do Game of Thrones, bro. Yeah. Anybody that looks like a main character's got to go.
Yeah, those were just like Star Trek, like the red shirts.
Yeah,
they're just expendable people. I mean, it's
I'm just waiting for Andor season 2 because that's going to be phenomenal.
And what do you think about the helmet for the guy that he wears? Because I can't tell. It's kind of like I like it, but I'm kind of stuck between. It looks like something that's a cross between Alien and something's killing the children.
At first, I saw what people were saying when they said it looks like what someone would like a BDSM mask, like with the zipper. Yeah. But like after episode 5, like I really like it. Like the actor that plays Chimere, like I think he did such a good job at playing like a stupid lackey,
like a full kind of like Yoda.
He plays like weird. A stupid lackey, but then he's like this twisted, sinister, like I think the smile actually, it's like the Joker. Like,
well, you know what it is? It's very anime. Oriented, right? It's very like manga anime oriented. That big smile, that and this is the collectible that they're doing for the helmet, and
sold it looks like that.
Yeah, it looks totally different than the movie. This is not as dark, and you could see things better, and you can tell it's very anime. They kind of what's that?
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like that. Or I mean, like you can name probably like 5 other animes that it's kind of.
I was thinking this helmet would fit in with like the Knights of Ren.
Bleach, yeah.
Well, that's one of the rumors is that this guy is a Knight of Ren.
But that wouldn't match up with the story from the comics. So I was like, well,
okay. So the real question is, do we see this cosplay at San Diego?
Yes, 100%.
Oh yeah. With all the people there? Yeah. Oh, no question.
Not everybody hates the show. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you know what? I seriously think that most people that like it aren't diehard Star Wars fans. I think the diehard Star Wars fans don't like it. I think most people that do like it aren't diehard Star Wars fans.
Do you think this could be that new crowd that got into Star Wars recently from either like Mandalorian or?
It's funny you mentioned Mandalorian, talking about like Andor, like how good Mandalorian looks on the small screen. Andor looks on the small screen, and this looks like the Muppets. I mean, the equivalent. It looks fucking terrible.
I still, like, for the life of me, how do you get the Book of Boba Fett wrong? Like, for the life of me, bro. Like, how do you fuck that up?
How do you fuck up Obi-Wan?
dude, don't even get me better.
You know, I thought about the Boba Fett watching this series when they were, and what came back to me was the kids on the speeders and how slow they looked and how like, that part just did not seem to jive. I'm like, who doesn't watch that and say like that doesn't work? Like people are going to be like, man, that looks bad. And like just when that in the forest, I was like, did they leave like a 5-10 foot area? I'm like, is that all they had? Especially when they hiked up there, they actually were out wherever they were on location. You can tell it looks like a Lord of the Rings kind of background. And then when they do the fighting, it looks like they're in my backyard.
You know what is the best Star Wars since Lucas left?
Rogue One.
No, the fucking cartoons, dude. The cartoons.
Oh, yeah. Star Wars are great, man.
Yeah.
The cartoons are the best Star Wars since Lucas, walked away. And
they got better as the seasons went on, like better and better and better.
The Jedis, how the Jedis are portrayed.
What are you talking? The Clone Wars?
Clone Wars. Yeah,
Rebels is really good.
Rebels is really good too.
Ahsoka. Ahsoka was done so good in that. I like Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka, but she just felt like that whole series was her not talking and just silence.
Because I'm used to Ashley Eckstein. She's so bubbly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They did Ahsoka so good in the cartoons, man.
Yeah. So, they should have let Ashley Eckstein play Ahsoka. Because that voice, you're so used to it. I don't know, man. I think
how old is Rosario Dawson? They might be the same age, to be honest.
I don't know, but it's just like Rosario Dawson, she just comes across to me as just so
angry.
Uninterested, like stoic. She just doesn't
blah.
Yeah, it's like like Obi-Wan's wife who played Hera. Like I'm like, yeah, I bought like she's Hera. I get it.
Yeah,
but I'm like Rosario Dawson. She's just like, I don't know.
And if she's wearing all that makeup, anyways, can you really tell how old they are?
No.
Hey, do you guys remember the trailer to The Force Awakens before you bought the tickets?
God, it was awesome.
Was that not the greatest Star Wars trailer ever?
They did the short one before Thanksgiving.
Out,
yeah.
And I had high hopes. And I don't know what happened after that, bro.
I think the one that got me was the Last Jedi, because it's kind of like the Acolyte. That's when I know it's not good, because when I watch it, it's like, what did I just watch? And I just have no desire to watch it again. Like that's a problem.
You know what I wish?
It got bad. I mean, I almost got in a fight with a friend of mine because he's like trying to tell me that show is really good, and I go, dude, that is sucked. And he goes, nah, man, nah. You just don't want to open up your mind, and you're just used to and I go, dude, watch your mouth, bro. And I hate people like when you're dunking on a 10-foot rim and they've raised it to 11 and you're all like, hey, no, man, that's 11. I'm used to dunking on a 10-foot. Nah, it's 11. And they're telling you what you already know is bullshit. Nah, I got a tape measure. It says 10 feet. Nah, it's 11. I cannot stand people like that. It just infuriates me.
There's a show I watch on YouTube that does like the after
that
the
Ryan Johnson went like,
yeah,
he went like,
even Mark Hamill said he disagreed with he disagreed everything about how he portrayed Luke.
Not only that, it was so bad you couldn't. I mean, it made it so hard to retcon what the fucker did. He said, I set some traps in here, so if you try and change it, it's really going to be bad, you know? And that's why I hate when they do this different directors. Mm-hmm. And I get it, you know, like just because to me it feels like, man, that show was really good. Well, it was because it was a different director. Mm-hmm. And like, bro, come on, man.
That's how I felt about Moon Knight. I remember like the first like 3 episodes were crazy, and then after that I was what is going on? And it was because it was a different director.
Did you hear about Moon Knight?
No.
Marvel announces Moon Knight reboot 2 years after the show.
What?
Oh my god!
Hooray!
Oh my god!
Are they gonna add blood on this one then?
Hopefully
That
it's
was a
better
pretty
than the first
Seagull
one.
right
I
there,
don't
man.
know.
Are they actually going to show Moon Knight in this one? I was like, I got all the other personalities, but I didn't really
Let
get
me
him.
see if this is true. Despite those talks seemingly going nowhere, Moon Knight is far from over. Upon the pages of Blood Hunt, they're talking about him coming back in Blood Hunt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't think he was truly gone. Before you TV fans get excited, the news refers to the comic book portrayal of the antihero as opposed to Disney's. Sadly, this means we have no further details regarding season 2 of the show. And last we heard, Oscar Isaac was discussing a possible return with Marvel. Yeah, it sounds like it could be Dunzo.
Hey,
I did
Josh,
hear about
you
that.
need a PS5, Josh? I got one right here, bro.
Do need a PS5.
I'll make you a pretty good deal, man.
All right, we'll talk.
Okay.
See, I told you, Joe. And 10% for his advantage.
Yeah, I loved the first 2 or 3 episodes when it was like all hectic and crazy with like his blackouts and stuff like that, and then it just got really boring.
Yeah.
Like every other sitcom show that you watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. I definitely get that. Thunderbolts, there was an update on Thunderbolts too, I heard.
Oh, please don't let it be delayed.
I was about to say, I hadn't heard anything about that one in a while.
Oh, Red Hulk is confirmed.
Again. Again.
The guy that played Red Guardian, I guess, dropped some information about it or something like that. So I'll be hearing about that. Hopefully.
Supposed to be Suicide Squad, but Marvel's version, right?
Yeah. Oh, the Batman. I gotta show you guys.
Did you see the Penguin trailer?
No, not yet.
Oh man, it just came out. It looks fantastic.
All right, we're gonna go Batman real quick. Let's look at the Penguin trailer and then we'll watch the Cape Crusader trailer.
It's amazing. I still can't believe it's Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell? Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I can't wait to make my kid watch Phone Booth one day and him trying to figure out what the hell.
To fire all the fat people.
Is it this one?
When I was a kid, there was a gangster, real old school type, Rex Calabrese. He was a big deal. He helped people. He saw you on the street, he'd call out to you. When I'm 14 or something, he has a heart attack and dies. Still holding a cigar. In my neighborhood, they throw a parade in his honor. A friggin' parade. I mean, it wasn't fancy, but it was a gesture. A show of love. For what he meant.
Damn. I feel like I've already seen this.
Can you
I have
imagine?
a question about the Penguin.
What?
Is Batman going to be in this, or is this like a Sony Spider-Man without Spider-Man?
I think he's actually in it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is actually a different trailer than what I saw.
Yeah, I think this is the original teaser, right? Hold on, let me go back.
Because I was watching, was it House of
And I also have
Dragon?
to ask, why does everyone drop a Zippo whenever they're lighting gasoline to kill someone, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, because does fire actually burn off your
Here we go.
fingerprints off of that? Just saying, right? That's a good way to get caught.
I'll be calling the shots. Look at this. What that madman did. Listen, Sal. Carmine Falcone's dead. And I'm here now. I'll be calling the shots.
I like this Batman world. I like the Matt Reeves Batman universe that he's built already. It sucks that they're not going to continue with it. From what I hear.
Oh, are they not?
The Falcons are still licking their wounds. They're distracted. Their business will be ripe for the taking.
My father's been dead a week. You want to take what's mine?
I'm the daughter of the Falcon Don, but he's dead. The family thinks I'm broken. I'm not broken.
You and me, kid. We gotta take whatever we decide is ours. Because no one's gonna give it to us. We're not without a fight.
Penguin, you work for the family. You will do as you're told.
It's so crazy that that's Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
I refuse to let these old men push me aside again. So I'm gonna take from them now. And I'm gonna force them to their knees.
What is it you're really after, us?
We're gonna tear down the Empire from the inside out.
You know, Oz, people underestimate you, but not me. I've always known you were capable of more.
Yeah, he's supposed to show up in it. I heard there was news that there was leaks of images with Pattinson in this or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
They should have just gotten Al Pacino if they were going to make him look like him anyways.
Yeah. All right. So that looks okay, but I'm going to show you guys what looks really fucking good. This Cape Crusader looks amazing. It's a new Bruce Timm animated Batman series.
It looks like it predates the animated
Asking
series,
the question on everyone's mind these days, what do you think about the Batman?
I'm frightened. This whole city's gone to hell in a handbasket.
I always loved about the Batman the Animated Series universe and the guys who did it, how it has that feel of Fleischer Superman. Is it Fleischer or Fleischman Superman? The old 1930s Superman
the animated series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is to me one of the best parts about the whole thing. Love it.
Anymore. The Jester.
There you go. Nice rendition of Harley Quinn.
Bang.
So that's cool right there. Onomatopoeia, the character that Kevin Smith created. I like this character a lot. I'm glad to see he's being used.
Look out!
We could be looking at an all-out gang war on the
Badass.
When's that starting?
Let's take a look.
I don't know if you guys ever saw, like, back when they were actually releasing the the Batman trilogy. Someone on YouTube was taking like the voice from like the extended trailers, and they were taking clips from the old Batman animated series, and it looked awesome because you had all the old cartoon, but you actually had the voices from the movie doing the trailer.
That's pretty cool.
Why is everything so hard?
Shannon said August 1st.
August 1st.
On Prime.
Oh, sneaking up fast.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see how it goes with the new twist on Harley, and I don't think the Joker is going to be in that at all.
That'd be good.
From what I've read about it. So
yeah. I hope it's a world starting thing that Tim continues to do it because, yeah, his love of noir does serve him well.
Yeah,
major. I love that. Maybe that's why I love it so much. I'm such a big fan of 1930s and 40s movies that that's probably why I really love that.
I remember watching the old animated series. I used to think about Dick Tracy, the old movie.
Yeah,
because I guess they came out. I guess Dick Tracy came out like what 89, and then animated series started a few years later.
Yeah,
And see, Bruce Timm even thought of it with the animation to drop a match instead of a lighter. Just saying.
Yep.
I think it's easier for the match to go out, but hey.
It's more menacing though if it does hit, right?
Have you done that?
Yeah.
Uh,
Not yet.
Yeah. Wait till San Diego.
Yeah.
I mean,
F.O.C.
if we end up in Tijuana, right?
Yeah. F.O.C. for the week of July 1st. Go and check out Lefteros' write-up about it on IG for Cover Price. Shout out to Cover Price. Starting off with Epitaphs from the Abyss #1. First comic published under the new EC Comics banner. Lee Bermejo cover.
That looks badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be cool. I have a feeling this is going to be really good.
Yeah, they just revealed the like how the old series had the 3 witches. They revealed like the 3 characters that are going to be like telling the stories.
That's cool.
It took me a second to realize that they were under the bed, like the person covering the mouth.
Dude, look how crazy that looks.
Very cool.
It's creepy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Next,
100 Hello Darkness #1 horror anthology that includes a Something is Killing the Children story in the first 6 issues. This is cool. Again, another anthology. Yeah. Horror anthology. There's a lot of good covers for this. There are so many Frizen covers on F.O.C. this week. It's unreal. She has got to be just working on just nonstop. Nice House by the Sea #1 sequel to Nice House on the Lake. James Tynion the 4th book. That was a really good book. A lot of people said that was the series of the year when it came out in 2021. I still hear a lot of people talk about that series, so I'm not surprised they're doing a sequel. Rook Exodus #4. First full appearance of multiple wardens. This is the book that Richie was talking about, how there's like 12 first appearances in this or something. Yeah. Jeff Johns introduced over a dozen new wardens last issues, but most were cameos. This one should have a couple of full appearances. So, still a great series. Everybody loves it that I've heard, that have read it. Spawn Rat City, 4th print of #1. Has anybody read this at all? This Rat City book? It looks interesting.
Haven't.
It sounds interesting.
I like the character design.
Yeah, I agree. Ultimate Spider-Man #7. Possible team intro of Earth 6160 Sinister 6. Hickman and Kiketo with a Kiketo cover. It's okay.
Are you guys? Are any of you still reading that? I stopped reading after the first issue.
It's good. I'm 2. I think I'm 1 behind.
I'm not a big fan of the last couple issues, though. I don't like the doesn't feel like a Spider-Man book the last couple issues, if that makes sense. Not a lot of Spider-Man. So? Yeah.
There's not. Yeah. Well,
it's not bad,
Peter,
though.
And a lot of Uncle Ben. The Daily Bugle or the other newspaper that they're trying to create. Yeah. I don't know. I do like it. I think it's good.
Yeah. It's okay.
I think it's also too. I read ASM so long, I just got beat down because how poorly that comic's been for years.
Zeb Wells ruined Spider-Man. That's what they say.
I mean, it's just been so bad for.
What do you think about what's his name? Joe Casey? Who's doing the new
Joe Kelly?
Joe Kelly, yeah, doing the new Spider-Man.
I don't know. I think I saw you guys on Wednesday, and I think the Donny Cates angle is the right angle. Like you've got to have a big time guy on that book. Like someone needs to save it. Realistically, I can't think of a story that's been meaningful. God, I feel like it's been like back in the 500s.
Yeah, a long time.
I think it was that issue when Gwen Stacy died.
500 was the last You're probably right. 500 was probably the last good Spider-Man.
I'm thinking like back during like Civil War, and then when they were, and this is actually kind of crazy. As much as I don't like JR, but like when he was doing the art, when it started coming back out like twice a week during the summer, and like Anti-Venom came out and things like I remember that. Everything after that, it just feels like God. I couldn't tell you anything important.
Shout out to Wilbur with the $9.99 super chat. He says, "Let's fucking go." Shout out to Red Hood, the best presser in the game. Hell
hey,
yeah!
Thank you, man.
Wow,
that was very nice, bro.
Hell yeah!
Love you, Wilbur.
Well, Joe gave him 20, and he only gave you 10. So I think that's it.
Werewolf by Night Red Band #1. This is the Raza cover, and I'm liking this. That's cool. Hopefully, Red Band actually means something. I think that's a cash grab, to be honest. Just write a cool comic. Adults are reading the books anyways. But I'm definitely going to check it out. What do you guys think of that cover?
It's awesome.
It's a dope cover.
Hell yeah.
That's probably the first cover in a while he's done that I've actually been like, okay.
Yeah. That is a good cover. What if Donald Duck became Wolverine #1?
Yeah. Woo.
Can't wait.
I mean, I like it. I don't know how you could hate that cover. It's so good. It's so good.
Like is he making s'mores out of
it? So are you buying 100 of these to get the 1 in 100?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I shouldn't hate on it.
It's a dope.
I talk shit, but I'm going to end up with about 2 or 3 of them. Right? Like because it's different when you hold it in your hand.
That's the one that probably comes through. Like the people actually read. Like it's actually really fun. Like you ought to read that.
Let's go stop by our boy Billy's page. We're going to go by
Sick.
alphabetical. Sick. Starting off with another Street Fighter swimsuit edition. You know what I did? So I've been having all these whatnot sales, right? And so I'm going through all my stock. I found a box from, must have been San Diego last year, that's got like tons of these con variants of Street Fighter stuff.
Oh, nice.
Like this. Yeah. So I was like, holy cow. And you guys know these things sell, man. It's unbelievable how much they sell for, especially the tough to find variants. Absolute Power Ground Zero #1 second printing. I'm not reading that. Are anybody reading that? Yeah.
No.
I'm not a fan of the storyline they're going with, but if it's good, if somebody says it's good, I'll check it out. This is a really cool Wonder Woman cover. John Tim's connecting cardstock variant. I like his art style.
Yeah.
For some reason. I really like his art style. That's dope. Amazing Spider-Man 54. Pass. Look at this. Yeah, that's so stupid. I love Ed McGuinness, but what a dumb storyline. Especially after 5 straight Goblin storylines in Spider-Man. They do another one.
How many color goblins do you need?
Yeah.
You got to have the rainbow.
The only cool thing that they did, to me, the only cool thing they did in Spider-Man is in the last like 3 years is that All Hallows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hallows
Eve.
Hallows Eve.
That's a cool character. Anansi Boys #2, David Mack cover. It's an interesting David Mack cover. Annihilation 2099. A lot of people. Oh, look at this. These freaking Army of Darkness covers. This is Barron's. This looks so good.
Like
yeah. This looks so good.
Wasn't Tony doing some Army of Darkness stuff a while back?
This is his book. He's writing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's really good
I see
too.
his name. Okay.
And then check this out. Look at this. Damn Arthur Sidem. They keep putting out good freaking covers. That's a great cover right there. All the skulls and zombies in the background.
I figured that's where you were going once the skulls popped up.
Yeah. I mean, he looks a little off, to be honest.
Yeah, his waist is a little
small. Yeah. And his head's way too big, but the background's cool as shit.
At least we know he's not tracing this one.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Army of Darkness. So this is a Tony cover right here too. That's interesting. New character, I guess. So there's more. Burnham cover on that. This is interesting. Arkham Horror. The Terror at the End of Time. Raphael Albuquerque.
What's the description?
Life was all just one big game to advertising socialite Jenny Barnes. That was until her sister was abducted by a dangerous cult. Although Jenny thwarted the cultist' sacrificial endeavors and battled the eldritch monsters at their command, the High Priestess Abigail Olmsted fled and took Izzy with her. Private investigator Joe Diamond may not understand Jenny's story, but he understands loss. Joe and Jenny must work together to follow the clues to find Izzy. But more horrors await them in Arkham, Massachusetts, and time appears to be running out. Written by Cullen Bunn, first comic-based addition to the Arkham horror universe, a Lovecraft horror from entertainment leader Asmodee. So it's Lovecraft stuff, obviously with the tentacles. That makes sense.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was Batman related.
Yeah, not on Dark Horse though. Not on Dark Horse.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that.
I thought at first too. I was with you, brother.
When someone says Arkham, I'm like, Batman?
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you. That's a pretty cool Mike Allred Batman cover. I think I like Allred's art. In Huck Lee. No, pass. That someone's not too bad right there, though. I like these. The Berserker Face Full of Bullets, #1. It's kind of got that Death Dealer homage.
Is Keanu Reeves still attached to the comic?
I think so.
I'm surprised it's still going. I mean, you never hear anything about Berserker ever anymore.
Yeah.
It's option.
Well, did you hear Boom? Boom. There was some news about Boom recently. Phil Savick, is that his name? Philip Savick. He left Boom. He was basically running Boom at the time. I think he just left. So there's a lot of crazy stuff going on over at Boom right now. Let's see here. Captain Marvel. Isn't there a variant to this that a lot of people are talking about this week? Captain Marvel 10. Am I wrong about that?
I don't know.
I really want, if you're still watching, you need to do what you did with the new comic day. You need to do that with F.O.C. also. No variant. I was wrong about that. Conan, Pinocchio. Anybody reading this yet? It's supposed to be really good too. That's cool. Look at that.
Yeah, his ink covers are always great.
Right? Outstanding. Detective Comics 1087. Doctor Who. Here's that EC series. There's the Deadpool variant, the McNiven version of the poster. Such a great Fantastic Four cover, but they ruin it with the big blood hunt thing, taking up half of it. Adam Hughes does such a great job with those covers. And the trade dress looks awesome. Flash. Feral, number 5. Shout out to Trish and Tony here. That's a cool Deodato Flash cover, gotta be honest. I'm not a huge Flash fan, but that's good.
Hey, his arms are going like that.
He's doing the Naruto run.
Yeah. This is a weird cover. Holy cow.
Do you like negative space? Do you like logo variants? How about both together?
How about broken arm variant?
Yeah.
What about his leg?
Yeah, broken leg variant.
Whoa, what is this? They're getting kind of crazy over there on DC, huh?
Yeah, the Flash series has had some.
Is that the Picasso variant? The Pablo Picasso variant. Man, I didn't think he was doing books anymore.
You know, when Williamson was on the Flash, it did really well, and then once he left, it just kind of tapered.
Harley Quinn Sweeney Boo cover.
I swear that's been a cover before.
That's creepy, is what it is. That is really
just her in her other outfit.
Yeah, look at this. That's a good cover.
Bro, the Paul Green cover is the one to get.
I'm glad that we found those. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
look at this one. This one's good. Holy cow.
Yeah, I like that.
That's really good. Ben Harvey.
Is there a ratio for this
Harley?
issue?
Let's go take a look.
Have you seen the Paul Green one, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, there's a 1 in 25. Is that Amanda Connor? Is that who that is? No.
Thanks.
Toledano? That should have been the regular cover, and this should have been.
Yeah, it should have been the 125.
Yeah.
That is fucking fantastic right there. Damn. All right, here we go. Let's get started. This Hello Darkness. Look at this. Yeah. Creepy. This is crazy.
I have that song stuck in my head now. Hello, darkness.
Hello, darkness.
Yeah. Garth Ennis, Becky Cloonan, James Tynan, Deldra, Azzarello, and Vanessa Del Rey. Look at that cover. Ooh. It's creepy. Momoko. What do you think of that? It's creepy Momoko, but
ooh,
it seems more her. It's again. I think it's more her space, like the horror stuff.
Yeah,
that stuff seems better.
I like her horror stuff, but I don't like that.
Yeah,
if it didn't have the butterfly wings, I would go for it.
Yeah,
the butterfly wings are weird.
Yeah, I like how this looks too.
I like the overall composition of it.
Jeff DeCall.
That one's weird to me.
Yeah. That's really
happening
weird.
There.
Yeah. That's really weird. The DeCall reveal variant is what they call it. Well, there's the first Frizzen of the night.
Do we need a scoreboard?
Is there another one for Helverine? Might be a ratio for this. Let's take a look. Nope. No ratio.
You just gotta wait for the second print. 1 in 25.
What was that band that did that song? Derek just said that. You're my butterfly, sugar baby.
Oh yeah.
What was their name? That dude just died.
Yeah.
Their lead singer.
Like 49 years old, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Did too many drugs. Caught up with him.
Oh.
There's that.
So is Timberlake next then?
Ooh, look at this. Ooh. That's fucking interesting. Kieran Grant. I kind of like that. I actually really like that.
I just love the price on Spawn books and look at that compared to everything else and wonder like why the hell these books cost this much.
Yeah. Ooh.
Crazy
Damn.
Town. That's what I was
Look
thinking.
at that one. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. That's fantastic. No variants.
Those are perfect for like hidden variants. Then.
Yeah. It's a cool cover, man. Local Man number 12. Got that pit cover, which is cool. This right here is fucking beautiful. Declan Shelby, Midnight Suns Blood Hunt number 3. Wow. And then they ruin it with that Blood Hunt.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Shelby.
Yeah.
Just get the artist to do a remark over it.
Yeah. Look how bad this Blade cover is. Oh, it's from Ken Lashley too. That hurts. Oh.
Yawn.
I would have thought it was who was that guy that did all those terrible Marvel headshot covers? Yeah.
Oh, Knock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is bad right here. Oh man.
That's his inspiration. Was Knock.
This is kind of interesting. Let's take a look at that. That's a good cover. Look at that. Who is that? Simona Di Gianfelice. I definitely said that wrong, but that is a great cover. Holy shit.
I got to catch up on that. I started reading it because I wanted to read that
Darkest Hour.
Like all the zombie stuff. I got to catch up on that.
Wow. This one's a good cover. Speaking of the zombie stuff, look at this one.
Oh, yeah.
None of this look badass.
Yeah. All kinds of variants, of course. Monster High, Scaremester 1, number 1. That's interesting.
I'm not gonna lie, I ordered some of those.
Yeah, that's a smart play, man. That's a big nostalgia thing for kids that are like in their 20s.
Huge for girls.
Yeah. Is there any variants for it?
No, it's just the A and the B, so I picked up a few of the Bs.
Smart. Yeah, that's a good play. Miss Marvel Annual. Not a bad cover. A lot going on, which is a good thing. Nice background.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good cover too. Mike McCone. That's not bad either. I like this new character design. Do we know who that is? I'm not sure what the name of that character is, but it's cool. Cool looking. That's a good cover right there.
Is that Multitude? Is that what his name was from the description?
This one right here. Look at that design.
Yeah, because it says hero or villain. That's the question Multitude must answer.
Yes, Multitude, yeah. That's a cool looking design right there. Huh. I wonder what his first... Did anybody know what his first appearance is? What up, Nick? Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you. Shout out to Nick Barucci. Show him some love in the chat, you guys. One of the good guys. Let's see here. There's more. My Little Pony. Best of Mark Crusaders one shot. I don't know. I did pick up a Sonic book, I think, last night, though. Nice House by the Sea.
I picked up that one that's coming out because it's got like a new character or whatever.
Yeah.
So I picked up a couple of the 1 in 10s or whatever.
Yeah. There's an online only, too.
Oh.
Variant for it. So go grab that. Oh, that's a cool cover.
Smokey Collects at Multitude Avengers Annual number 1, 2021.
There we go. Avengers Annual number 1. 2021. Is that it? I'm hoping that's it. Let's go back here. What? Avengers Annual 2021. There we go. This isn't the page. This is not the page I'm looking for. Should be like a multitude. There should be something about this character. It looks like, oh, here we go. First appearance of multitude. Yep. There you go. $5. There's probably a ton of them. That's interesting. That's an interesting cover. No One number 10. That's a cool one too. Look at that. That's pretty crazy. Operation Sunshine. Already Dead. Penguin. This is a cool cover. Look at that. That's a good cover.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's really cool. Power Girl. Do we think that there's a Power Girl variant? Let's go take a look.
I'll say no.
Yeah.
That looks like all those In-Huck Lee covers that he did for Marvel.
Combined.
Yeah,
for the Asian Pacific Pride Month or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, no variant. Her face is kind of weird looking.
I think it's the hair.
Is it the hair?
I think it's the hair that's
Yeah. Maybe her forehead. It looks like it's supposed to be going to be like it's her face is low. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. I think you might be right. I think it might be that hair. I love these Rook covers. The Sacrificers. That's interesting. Oh, look at this. They're doing a non-foil. Has anybody seen this foil? Does it look good in hand? Hey Nick, if you're still listening, Lefteros is the guy who won the Spider-Man original art. We just got done looking over his F.O.C. stuff.
Is there a 1 in 25 for this?
There is. Let's take a look.
Oh, second print 1 in 25.
Yeah.
I have to know.
Yeah. That's just the inks, black and white.
Scarlet Witch number 1. Yep. It's the black and white Frizzen.
That one, yeah.
That's terrible. Absolutely horrible.
That was horrible.
Oh. God,
they should have made a color
bad.
splash.
Nick, I'll email it to you, brother. By the way, Nick, thank you again, man. Appreciate you more than you know. Can't wait to see you in San Diego. Definitely going to be checking out the panel. This is ugly as hell in black and white like this. Like, not good. But this is gorgeous, and I want to know what the foil looks like. If anybody bought this.
Said it's amazing.
Oh. That is such a good cover. Craig Russell. P. Craig Russell. I want to look at some of his other stuff. Here we go. Is this him? No, I doubt it. I mean, his art wasn't bad, but I just didn't think it was him. Philip Craig Russell. Here we go. he broke into horror comics in 1972. Wow. Yeah, this comic is amazing, man. 50. Here we go. What's this? Here's a Kickstarter. "50 years in full color." Hell yeah. That's cool. I can't believe how good this is. That's one of the best covers of the year. If I see that foil and it looks really good, it's going on the list. For sure. All right, let's see here. Next. Six Fingers. This looks, you know what this looks like, Yee? This looks like blotter paper.
Oh, it does.
That's kind of crazy.
Epic. I still need to make that. I still need to send in that cover to that one company that makes blotter art sheets.
Yeah. I still haven't got. I need to get mine. I still haven't gotten one. From
one of the DOT blotter covers.
Yeah.
You never got one?
I never got one. No.
I think I only ended up with one.
Something.
Yeah.
Something Epic number 12, the Kudransky 80s homage. All the covers for this whole series have been great. Simon Kudransky.
The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
What issue is that? 3, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's the movie homage poster, and the black and white variants have been great. This is interesting. This is McFarlane did this cover.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a bootleg Spawn cover,
right? So that is McFarlane. This kind of reminds me. BigLegg would like this. This kind of reminds me of Big Daddy Ed Roth art.
Well, I could see that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool. They're doing a third storyline on Spawn.
So,
Spawn killing the entire universe.
Yeah. This is one of the big books, right? I love the Mark Brooks cover, but you guys tell me. I hate this. Why does that do that? Get rid of that. Don't come back. Let me close it. This cover, you can tell that they changed it. I think it originally had the trade dress down here instead of in the middle. And then in the previews, they had the trade dress down here. And now it's in the middle. Let me see if I can find... Oh, here we go. Yeah, see? What do you guys like better? Do you like that version better or that version better?
It's like being the eye doctor. 1 or 2?
Yeah.
1 or 2?
Camera 1?
They look the same. They look the same.
Yeah, I'm okay with either one. I mean, I'm assuming I understand why they put it in the middle, because it was covering up most of Spider-Gwen on the bottom.
Yeah. I wish that it wasn't there and it was in the upper right. Smaller, but in the upper right. Because that's a great cover. Mark Brooks cover. Really, really good cover. I love the pink skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's excellent. What's the deal with... Why does she have a lasso now? How long has she had that? What the hell?
They restart her series like every 4 months, so I don't even know.
I read the first issue, but I don't recall why they have this.
Lobos 1 in 50.
I like that one. He actually did a background on it, so
yeah,
I like this one
for me.
I like this one more than the second one. The issue 2,
This looks off. I'll be honest. Her ass and leg look off.
Oh, the proportion.
Yeah, there's
what is her right hand on? Is that some guy's head?
Yeah,
pushing off his head.
kind of what it looks like.
Maybe a light. There's something weird here going on here.
I think it's because the white and the black, the way it makes it, it's hard to figure out exactly where the body stops and starts.
Yeah.
Because the proportion looks off.
There's the trade dress. Scotty Young variant. Not the best. I don't like these new Scotty Young big Marvels. They're not good. But I mean, he's good, but
right. No, I'm just saying the whole set is like yawn.
Yeah, exactly. All these are good. Any Darth Maul cover is good these days. Buy them. That's a cool Supermassive cover. Ultimate Spider-Man. Let's take a look at the Ultimate Spider-Man. There's got to be 1 in 25, right?
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
God damn it.
One in 500. No, sure.
Yeah, that's not going to sell. Yeah.
What is that? Is that 1 in 25 or is it just an open order variant?
1 in 25.
Oh my god. That's
And there's
horrible.
Retailer exclusives that are not good either.
So it's going to be a $5 book one day? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
$1 book. I wouldn't even pay $1 for that.
Yeah. Great Uncanny Valley cover right here by Dave Wachter.
I'd buy that for $1.
Second printing of Uncle Scrooge and the Infinity Dime, which is a one-shot, I was told. It's not an ongoing.
Yeah.
Universal's Monster, Creature in the Black Lagoon. All these are great covers, but this frickin' Jenny Frison is beautiful.
Bing, that's cover 2.
Winner.
I have to ask, is there a reason that she puts flowers in almost every cover that she does?
She likes flowers, probably. It works. Look at this. That's a crazy Venom cover. Greg Land. See, Greg Land is decent when he doesn't have to draw faces. Doesn't have to copy faces. Void Rivals 11. What is this? This looks cool. Werewolf by Night, Red Band, Saturday Morning.
It's like the Saturday morning cartoon, like they did with TMNT.
On a red band, though? Like what? It's a cool cover, but I don't know why you put it on a red band. What's this? Davila, Sergio Davila. It's not bad. That's the winner, though. There's Foil. This one's really good, too. Holy cow.
Yeah, I was just going to say, what is that?
Look at that.
Oh, that looks really epic.
Yeah. Damn. That's cool. Disco. You see here they're doing these disco variants.
Dude, yeah. I saw the Thor one and I was like,
so bad. So cheesy.
But you got to Howl at the Moon, right?
Here's all the What If Donald Duck variants, and the Scotty Young is by far the best. That's awesome.
Funny.
Right? That's really good. Momoko's not bad. Look at this. That's not a bad Momoko.
Yeah, no, I like that.
What's wrong with its bill?
Yeah.
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 Have you seen Frank Miller's bill on Uncle Scrooge?
Yeah. Frank Miller, right?
All right, look at this, you guys. Ooh.
Oh, that first. Bing, bing.
Zatanna, yeah. There's no flowers, but get stars and
I kind of like it.
Stars and birds.
This is awesome.
I wish that was the ratio.
I know.
That should have been the shoe-in ratio, right?
Yep. They're going to do a black and white second print. 1 in 25. It is the ratio. It's a 125. Nice.
Oh,
winner.
They did something right.
That is the winner.
Kind of, because it is also a cover A. So,
wow, that is awesome.
Do you see Leftero's note? Bird City's got a foil version of this.
Oh, isn't this a foil version?
I can't tell from
it's
that
not.
picture.
So Bird City's doing a foil version of this. Is it their San Diego?
Yeah, Justin just said the same thing. Yeah.
Must be their San Diego book or something. Oh, I thought it said sold out. Well, let's go to their Instagram. Hold on, Abby. Yep. San Diego Comic-Con. Smart. Man, Bird City have been making some really smart plays lately. Very, very smart. That is going to be a book. Limited to 1,000.
Be gone.
Are they the only one that's selling it? I hope they're the only one that's selling it.
Probably easily.
That is fucking gorgeous. Bravo, Bird City. And that is F.O.C. other than this final Ariel Diaz, which isn't bad either. So there you go. Make sure you guys follow Lefteros and Cover Price.
Did you see what one of her covers that someone posted earlier in the chat from Nerdcrawler? She put one of her sketch covers up on Nerdcrawler and it went for almost like $3,000.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Like just a commission or like
it was a commission. It was just a commission. It wasn't OA.
Some of her OA is cheaper than that, like of covers. You said Frozen, right?
No, Diaz.
Oh, Diaz.
Diaz, yeah.
I mean, it's also probably cheaper than what that sold for her OA, but I thought it was her. I might have to look.
It's a private sketch. Yeah, this Nerdcrawler page is going to be a big deal. It's going to get even crazier over there for them, that's for sure. Does Frizen sell her OA?
Yep. JennyFrizen.com.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's soon good to be on Nerdcrawler.
Yeah. Speaking of original art, did you guys see the Jim Lee with the new ink? He showed his. So this is basically what he was doing. All the background stuff faded, so he bought it back and re-inked it.
You know, he's got the signing coming up with CGC where the books have to be in like basically in the next 2 weeks, where he's doing remarks, the half sketch, and then like full sketches.
Wow.
What's the cost of that? Like $10,000?
So the remarks I want to say are just under 600. I want to say like the half head, like half sketch.
Yeah, go aside.
Or the partial, the side view, I want to say is like maybe at 1,200. And then I think the full sketch is like $3,000, something like that.
Oh, that's not bad because I just posted something in Discord the other day where it's like $20,000 he's charging for
a commission.
That's like a full blown commission.
That's probably like on the 9x12.
My dog out real quick.
Okay. It's probably like on a 9x12 or 20 by what's it called? 11 by 15 or 11 by 17.
11 by 17.
Yeah,
sounds right.
Well,
that's big. Yeah, because that's talking. Yeah, you're talking like the actual sketch.
11 by 17, full figure, one character with limited backgrounds, $20,000. If more than one character or extra backgrounds or a recreation of other covers not drawn by Jim will be $25,000 to $35,000.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
9 by 12 waist up, $9,000 to $15,000.
Where's that listed, Josh?
I listed it in the Discord. I found it on Facebook.
See, that doesn't surprise me. And the reason why was when he was doing the sketch a day for eBay or on eBay and selling all that original art.
Yeah.
And whoever won picked the next DC character or whatever, right? They were each selling for on the low end of like 10K or whatever, and on the high end of like 30K, depending on what the character was.
Blank cover comic, only bust shot with no background, $8,000.
See, this had like all that full detailed background stuff too. I mean, it was all inks. There was like no colors in it. But with Jim Lee, like kind of OA, you kind of.
I'm paying 20 or 30,000. Jim Lee,
cool. That's cool. I'll buy a car. I'll buy a car for that.
Yeah.
Nice down payment on a nice house.
Look at this Ryan Brown.
That's sick.
That's awesome.
Scarecrow's my favorite, and that's sick. I would pay money for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's under the Alberry Maze website.
I just love how he's got that fear written in the corner.
Oh yeah.
On the spray paint can.
Yeah. Wonder, did he say is that like a commission or what's that say?
Black and white acrylic on board of DC's The Scarecrow.
You know who would do a great commission of Scarecrow? Finch.
I'm trying to hit him up.
Yeah, Finch does.
Yeah.
Finch would do a great job.
Don't put it on Nerdcrawler.
Yeah. Did you guys see this?
Yeah, this is hilarious.
How to save it, but you do. Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Well, my entire world needs you. Shake on it. Ah! Nicked it. Just got the tip with your little steak knife. This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die?
Who's next?
Oh my God.
Sabretooth, ready to die.
Wait. Time! You look ridiculous. People have waited decades for this fight. It's not going to be easy. Heavy knife, you shoot the double, you take him down. Side control, then full mount, and you ground and pound till he makes no sound because he's dead.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. Okay.
This looks like it's going to be fucking good, you guys.
Yeah.
It better make a lot of money because I saw an article earlier that with the reshoots that they did on the new Captain America movie, it's up to like 350 million. So that movie's gonna have to make like $900 million to break even, and it's not gonna do that. So every penny this movie makes is just gonna get eaten alive by that Captain America movie.
What's the issue with the Captain America movie?
With all the reshoots they did, it's going to cost $350 million. So to break even,
375, I think.
Yeah, to break even on a movie, you normally have to double it, but that's not even including all the press stuff that they're going to do. So I mean, it's going to have to do like almost $1 billion to be a success.
Oh God.
But there's the whole world to do that, right? Man, I would hate to be a Disney investor. Oh, wait, damn it.
All right, so you remember that Epitaphs from the Abyss, that EC book?
Mm-hmm.
We got I'm not sure what this is for. I don't know what cover. It's a retailer exclusive variant for Up and Away Comics in Cincinnati. Look at this. Tony Moore.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I saw this earlier today.
Oh, wow.
Look how good this is.
That's a great cover. I mean, that's a great cover.
Speaking about original art.
Wow. That's sick.
Oh,
look at the woman's face. Just look at the fear on her face.
Did you see that the artist from Dwellings is doing a cover too?
Jay Stevens.
Is that what?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember who the artist is, but yeah.
Is this?
I think he's doing the
right
cover
now?
C.
Here it is. Look. I don't care. I'll take either one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to order that.
What the hell is going on here? Here we go. Oh, it's only $14.
Wow. Does it say what it's limited to?
How many people are watching? And it's gone. Oh,
doesn't say. Man, that's awesome. I'll buy 2 of those for sure. That's worth it. I mean, look at that. Let's go back to
It's funny. It's funny watching EC guys talk about this new series that's coming out. I'm in a EC Facebook page group, and they're all like,
it's all
like
mixed.
half of them are on board and half of them are like, ew. Like,
but the half that are going ew are the same people that probably buy the slabs and crack them open, right?
yeah, probably.
Yeah, it looks so good. I'm so glad to see Tony Moore doing covers again. I haven't seen any of his shit in a long time. Nate, did you hear this? Did you hear about Jeremy Roenick? So
what happened?
He got into the Hall of Fame. And this has been a thing. He's been trying to get in the Hall of Fame for years, and he just never has been able to make it over the hump. And he finally got in. And listen to the phone call when they call him to tell him.
That's what we're calling about, JR. You are... Yes, we are!
Congratulations, JR. You are an honored member in the class of 2024.
No, you're not.
He's crying.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No, it's not something we'd mess around with, JR.
No, and pretty cool, JR. So are you laughing or crying? Or you just don't believe us?
No, I'm crying because I'm so happy. I can't thank you enough.
Wow.
I can't thank you guys.
That's so cool, man.
He was such a stud player. I'm just glad to see Lanny McDonald still got the nut duster. I mean, look at that thing. I mean, it's changed colors, but it's still there. Prominence.
Oh, man, that was so good. Jeremy Roenick's
he was on such a good team.
Favorite.
I feel bad for him because, like, he came at the Blackhawks with Ed Belfour and Chelios. Like, they had such a great team. The Blackhawks, and then he got destroyed by the Penguins.
Yeah, he went to the Cup his first year, and I don't think he ever made it back. Which is sad. He was on some.
I remember because
really
they won one game, and Dirk Graham had a hat trick. And actually, they lost that game. I think when the Penguins clinched it, and the Blackhawk fans were throwing their hats on there, and they were still getting demolished by the Pens.
So Pavel Datsyuk is going too, which is nice. Roenick, and I don't remember who else. Pretty cool though. Love to hear that. There's some other things I wanted to show you guys. Hold on here. What is this? Check this out. 1967 Pink Floyd U.S. debut ticket. First time they ever played in the U.S.
And it's what, graded an 8?
Yep.
Dang.
Yep. Look how cool that ticket stub is, though,
yeah.
too.
It's incredible.
That's
Top
super
13.
cool. Shout out to the NCAA Division I. They've removed marijuana from the banned substance list. Smart.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get your players to not be addicted to painkillers. Look at this artist. This is,
wow.
Yeah, this is walls, spray paint.
Oh shoot! I just realized that.
Yeah. Look how
Bebop
big
and
they're
Rocksteady
huge.
are my favorite.
Yeah.
Like Krang.
I mean, this is.
Oh wow.
Movie Shredder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Beautiful. Shout out to Roberto Luongo.
Little Parmesan.
Yep. Roberto Luongo went to the Cup, was part of some of the best teams that ever played. Those Vancouver teams that went to the Cup, never won it playing, won it as a coach this year. And he got the Cup first. So he took it to his favorite Italian restaurant and ate some pasta out of the Cup.
The ideas they come up with for what they do with the Cup, like, it's just amazing, like, how great of a trophy that is, and how the other sports, they don't compare.
No.
I mean, whatsoever.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Did you see me? I posted this. This is a Stephen Platt. He posted this. It's somebody's sketchbook that they gave him to sketch in, and he just was like, I had to take a video of it. These are all Joker sketches. I always wanted to do this. I never had the balls to start one, because once you start one, you have to commit. Look how good these are.
That's
and the Platt,
awesome.
the Platt at the end is so good. That one's good too. Sienkiewicz. Oh my God.
What do you always say, Nate? Can't hide money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that was.
And think of if you're an artist and you got to add something to this, and you see all these heaters.
Yeah.
You're like, I got to step my game up.
Puts the pressure on.
You don't want to have the worst one in there. Look at that Finch. Wow.
Man, that's good.
Ooh. They're all good.
They're also different too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's a sweet book to have.
Wow.
Oh, this is cool. Some couple of VHS tapes, Encino Man. I thought that was cool. But the coolest thing that I've seen in a long time. Where is it? This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. The Stanley Cup made of joints.
Oh my God. I've seen it all.
Right?
All right, hold on here. God. Where is it? Right here. I want one of these. A Dazed and Confused VHS graded by CGC. When this movie came out, we went and saw it in the theater, and we were a bunch of knucklehead, 14-year-old kids that just found pot, a few years earlier, and thought we were the coolest potheads. And then we saw this, and I had a buddy that wouldn't answer the phone if you didn't call him Wooderson. This movie, we watched this movie probably 100 times when it came out on VHS. We would rent it constantly.
I just remember when I was pledging, because one of the guys had whoever signed, I can't remember who signed his black book, but he had to memorize everything about whatever they wrote on the page, and he had the whole thing, like, let me tell you what Meltos is packing, and he had to recite it every time. And even years later, we had a party, like, hey, what's Meltos packing? He would just run through it.
You know what this reminded me of, seeing this? It reminded me of the soundtrack to this movie. Remember when soundtracks were so good that they charted on the musical thing, like Forrest Gump, Dazed and Confused, Spawn soundtrack, the Crow. Like, there's certain soundtracks that were so good back in the day that they.
Dude, I still remember Terminator 2 just because You Could Be Mine.
Yeah,
like little things about like that, and I never saw like Last Action Hero, but I still remember Angry Again coming out. Like, there's different things because of the songs associated with it.
Yeah. Man, I love shit like that. So that's my oh, real quick, shout out to our boy Cartier Hartman. He's been putting out some fucking bangers, dude.
Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, some fucking heaters on his.
Yeah.
Hold on here. All right. I mean, he's got the Hucktaw girl spit on that thing.
Hucktaw.
Jesus, I love that one. That one's great.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. This is the Hucktua with Russell Wilson. Huh? What? That one's really good. The color blast.
Yeah.
The color blast with the horror guys are really good. Like almost they should be done by a company. That one's fucking good too. That's awesome. Hallelujah in the background.
I'm surprised, like, actually, like, on the sports cards, there's not, like, a Jesus, like, subset, because all these guys who thank God after they win, I mean, no one thanks them when they lose, but, like, the guys who thank them all the time, like, to 10,
Oh, my God, man. Oh, that's awesome. That's a good one right there. Oh, those are really good. Wow. Damn, dude, you've been doing some really good stuff.
His stuff just gets better and better. It really does.
Jesus. Those are really good. Yeah, man. He's doing a good job. So make sure you guys go follow Cartier West. He's got some good shit, man. So, what else is there? You guys got anything interesting? You guys get any cool pickups? Other than...
Ooh.
I got a couple of comics.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've being out of town for so long, I feel like I've not caught up on like just a whole bunch of stuff. But I was going through books I ordered. So I was mentioning like the Jim Lee signing with CGC. So they have a Teixeira signing. And I still remember when Ghost Rider came out, and I love #1, but I also love the glow in the dark. I was like, dude, that would be really cool. So I was looking at it. I actually found one on eBay when I started looking at the pricing, and it's signed by Howard Mackey, and I love the remark because it incorporates the flame into its head. I was like, I'll just buy this one and not have to send anything in. So
hell yeah, dude,
got that one, and the Darth Vader red, white, and I'm sorry, I keep thinking 4th of July, red, white, and blue.
Blue.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Darth Vader, red, white, and blue.
Yeah, he's one of the best painters I've ever seen. God bless Coruscant.
Mm-hmm.
And then the black, white, and red, when they came out with the second print for #1, the 125, it took away the trade dress. It had just the stormtroopers. And so I'd been wanting to find one of those, and I found a 9. This is actually one thing where I think there's too many 9.9s when this is getting a 9.9. But I was able to get one of these.
That's dope.
I think it looks awesome. But I'm like, how many 9.9s really should there be? Like, there probably shouldn't be any of these. But
I gotta be honest, dude. I like it better with the red trade dress.
Do you? I like it just because of the stormtroopers and just the white. And so I was watching an Elite 11 auction for a couple of days. I guess it's probably like a month or so ago. And I love the Flintstones, and they had a Dell 48 come up. It's a low grade, but it was only like $125. So
nice
for the first Flintstones. I was like, yeah. It's like,
you know who sent me one of those? Funhouse sent me one of those.
Really?
Dang.
Yeah,
that's
low grade one. But it's cool.
Yeah. And then I was on Clutch's, one of his eBay live shows right after the Scarlet variants came out. And I picked up the 1 in 250. Got a really good deal on this. And also the 1 in 100. And, one last thing. I was able to pick up this, and it's autographed by Welker and Cullen. down the bottom, and then the guy who did Grimlock is over here.
That's sick, bro.
Yeah. I figured, I don't know if you can tell, but like over here, let me turn this a little bit. But I felt like this would be perfect above Unicron back there.
Mm-hmm.
Then now it'll only be there for a couple, probably the end of the year. So when you're at San Diego, I wonder if they'll have the Cat Slayer, the Super 7 Cat Slayer, because that is going to go back there once it comes in.
Nice.
Yeah, so
very cool. Well, we'll talk about San Diego after pickups. There's some cool stuff coming. What do you got, Josh? You got any pickups?
Yeah, I got 2. So I bought this. This is Frank Frazzetta's Untamed Love #1. This was from '87, best year ever, my birth year.
So young.
This was $100. I was like I felt like that was kind of a deal for $100 on that. So I picked that up, and then I finally got my custom.
Those are dope.
Steamboat Willie shoes.
Yeah.
And these are like, these are so dope. Like, with
are you gonna wear them?
Willie, I don't think so. Like, I'm
those
so
are
worried.
amazing, dude.
I'm so worried that they get so dirty.
They look amazing.
Yeah, and then they have like the little, like the strap, and they have like little clips from like the old Steamboat Willie stuff on them.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I would love to wear them, and then like even the inside, like the pad, it's all.
Who made that?
So they were done by Bull Airs.
What is that, like a one of a kind?
They do all kinds of custom shoes. They do like drops like all the time. So this like as soon as Steamboat Willie hit the whatchamacallit, they did this drop. I forget what they were limited to, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna wear them because I would be like so salty if I scuffed them or they got muddy. Like they were too expensive to wear for me. So
yeah.
Hey, can I thank one of the viewers just because I've haven't had a chance to kind of go through all the books, but like Igor had sent over like some Transformers books and then also like Whatnot Willie books, and they're super cool. So I have to show them on like another pickup, but like
nice,
very appreciative of getting those books. So I'll have to show them next week.
It was a Kickstarter originally, and the Kickstarter didn't get funded, but then they still ended up printing them, and I think they had them at a con. So he hit me up too and was like, because he knew I wanted them, because I was like, oh yeah, I backed it, and it didn't get done. So which ones did you get? Which covers?
Honestly, I've got a bunch over in the other room, and I've got to go through them because like he sent me like 2 of like the Transformers to kind of pick from, and one was black and white with like Megatron. And I was like, oh, that one. But then I love Soundwave, and he sent me Soundwave, and then the Whatnot Willie he threw in as well, and it was I've got to remember that copy, but I'll have to show it.
I got the NBA Jam.
That's cool.
Because I love that video. I love that video game. Yeah. So they did like an NBA Jam homage. Yeah.
You got another? Did you get another pickup? Or is that it? Is that it, Josh?
Oh, that's all I got.
You got any pickups?
I like those shoes.
I do have a couple pickups. So I got this Patient 9 in. So shout out to Johnny. I had won a giveaway in a Raz room, and it has the sealed CD in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's an Aussie CD. So I was like, this is really cool. And then even though I'm supposed to be selling stuff, I couldn't pass up on this. Lucas had this for sale on his website during the How May I Help You So, the Amazing Fantasy 15 first appearance of On the Day's Show. He had it for like $30.
Yeah,
I was like, kind of
what?
Yeah, yeah. I was like, kind of like, I was like, I missed out when they were $20. So I was like, I might as well pick it up now that people don't care right now.
Yeah.
And then he threw in a couple of free things, like just like some some stuff to read: Unnatural Order, Old Haunts, and then the One Piece free comic book day. And then I picked up a hobby box of Series 2, so I'll open that on Instagram at some point in time, and then post anything crazy on the Spec Media. But and then shout out to Travis who he won the giveaway of my Essentia sealed stuff, and he sent me 3 of the Hanger Top Series 1s, and then a handful of comics too as well. So I've never had that happen before, where a giveaway winner sent me stuff.
Yeah,
that's a good deal.
Yeah. So, I guess so. 2 of my pickups were giveaways, so I guess I can't complain, right? So karma does exist. So
I got some stuff to show you guys. Oh, this is gonna be in a sale that I'm having tomorrow. I got a huge whatnot sales tomorrow at like 7 p.m. Eastern, I think. And it's mainly $5 starts. If they go for $5, that's about what they're worth, right? Some of these things, but they're cool stuff. A lot of interesting stuff. Like this is the type of shit that I would love to buy if I was still, crazy buying comics. But like Loot Crate variants, I have a bunch of Loot Crate variants that I'm going to be selling. The Bruce Timm homage books for Harley. Nice. The Scratch and Sniff marijuana books for Harley. That's the bombshell. This is the bombshell variant though for Harley Quinn number 7. And then they did Scratch and Sniff books bombshell variant. Haunt, Sandman. This is kind of cool. This DC Direct Current, and then if I found any books that had cool back covers, I used the clear backing boards.
That's cool. That's a good idea.
Sandman. I have a bunch of Sandman books for Dead Boy Detectives. If there's any Firefly fans out there, I got the Serenity rare newsstands, which are going to be there. A bunch of Spawn stuff, rare Spawn stuff. This is the toy variant
Kickstarter.
number 1. Battle Chasers. This is the gold foil American Entertainment exclusive. This is a rare ghost. Battle Chasers 1. I think this is one of the better Red Monica covers. This is the Battle Chasers Collected Edition. It's near mint.
Nice.
This is cool. Satan 6, right? This is a McFarlane.
I remember that.
And Jack Kirby cover. And so whenever I found any books that were in polybags still that had cards, I put the clear backing board, and there's the card with it. So yeah, Satan 6 with the McFarlane and Kirby cover. A lot of people don't know about this. This is Savage Dragon 102. This is a preview of Invincible. And this is a gorgeous Jim Lee Savage Dragon cover. This cover right here sells for a ton of money for some reason. Spawn or Savage Dragon 140. It's got Invincible, Spawn, Witchblade on it. Sells for a ton.
Savage Dragon.
All right.
That book just screams image.
Look at this shit. Look at this. I mean, these things are so minty. I found a whole box and they are fucking mint.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Just every single one of them. Gorgeous. Classic.
Nice.
Did you pick this up during that estate sale that you went to?
I don't know where I got this box. Well, I know it was probably one of my collection boxes that I forgot about, right? Stuff that I put together, throughout the years. So I just pulled a stack of the X-Men stuff. And I mean, when I say mint, you guys, these things are fucking just beautiful. All of them.
Nice.
So I just grabbed a few of some of the keys. I found some cool things too. This is kind of cool. Wild Thing number 1, right? Homage cover with the cover that it homages.
Nice.
X-Men annuals, minty fresh. Art Adams cover, giant size X-Men homage. First appearance of the X-Babies. Second appearance of Jubilee, X-Men Annual 13. And X-Men Annual 14, Super Mint. Wolverine number 10, Jim Lee X-Men stuff. I mean, the sale tomorrow, you guys, come hang out. There is a link for Whatnot for it. I haven't put all the pictures up, but it's crazy. So if you guys are,
but you have the books pulled, and that's what's important.
All the books are pulled, and I actually, they're all on the, they can be bid on. So if you guys want to check out the show, here's a link. Let me go ahead and share it. I'm going to be going crazy on Whatnot eBay over the next couple weeks because
gotta have that Skrilla.
Yeah, San Diego's getting closer, you guys, and I gotta make sure that everything is gonna be nice and smooth in San Diego, which means I got enough money to not even worry about it. So I'm just I'm selling a ton of major stuff. If you go and look, I've got like, I don't know, there's probably like over 200 things in here. Some have pictures, a lot don't yet, but they're all like from $5 to $50 books that are killer books. So if you guys want to,
I'm surprised how much money I've already spent before I have even you
got to warm yourself up.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because there's certain booths that you buy stuff beforehand, like from their website, and you pick it up at the con.
Yeah.
Like, I've already done that for a couple things, but then like, I get it for the OA aspect or commissions. Yeah.
So check it out, you guys. That'll be tomorrow at 4. All right. I want to shout out our boy Jesse James for getting nominated for the Will Eisner, for the Eisner Award for Comic Retailer Award, which is very, very cool. Yeah. If you go down here, Jesse James Comics, which is very, very cool.
That's dope.
Yeah. Jesse
Congrats
James
to
Comics,
him.
Jesse James Criscione, Glendale, Arizona. So I think this is like his 14th time being nominated. A little bit of a hint that somebody once said to me that's been nominated many times is it's better to be nominated than to win. Because if you win, you're not going to get nominated the next year and get that free promotional, baby.
That's awesome.
So it's not always the best to win the Eisner, but I hope he wins, man. I know he's won before. He's been nominated many times, but I really hope he wins. All right, we're going to end it out, you guys, with something super cool. Did you see this, Nate?
I did.
So Nate's going to be able to get 2 San Diego Comic-Con exclusives in one shipment now because I've waited a year to send his fucking chuckles. So this is the new San Diego G.I. Joe exclusive Cobra Commander from the movie when he turns into the snake and he's hanging out with Roadblock. And I love the fact that they have, I mean, look how good that looks.
They've got the separate faceplate that Roadblock holds. You know, when he's talking to him. Then you have the snake that you can put around Roadblock. Like it's
look how good that is.
And especially now that you got Nemesis Enforcer coming out, you could have him being held by. I mean, like it's awesome.
Oh
it's
man,
great.
I'm so stoked for this. Yeah, you can put this around Roadblock so it looks like. Yeah, that's fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
So that'll be out, which is awesome. You also have
whoever did those poses needs a raise.
I will tell you too, just you guys, when you go to the booth, I think that I'm hoping that's when they'll unveil the next HasLab for Classified, which I think is a Rattler. That's the kind of the word on the street. So that Rattler will be huge.
Yeah.
It'll be sick.
Figure Drawing says, at Beyond Wednesdays, if I may, what was the original art website you featured recently? Nerdcrawler. This is Transformers exclusive. Transformers Class Fractured Friendship 2-pack. Doesn't look that cool to me, but Here's the figures.
The idea is better than the execution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look that good. Hold on, there is more.
Yeah, like that doesn't look like a semi to me.
All right. This is kind of cool. The statue from Funeral for a Friend is going to be the convention exclusive McFarlane toy. That's really good. Yeah. That's really good. So
playing on that nostalgia.
Yep.
Have you seen Yee and I were talking about this earlier. Have you seen the Mezco Snake Eyes?
No, but we're about to, I think. Where is it? Let's see if we can find it. Here's the Super 7. Look at this, a TNC Surf. Are you kidding me? What? Holy cow. Right, that's what this is, TNC Surf, right? The old school video game. Am I wrong? Thriller Crew.
I don't know what that is.
You don't remember TNC Surf on Nintendo?
Mm-mm.
I feel like I played that game once. Maybe?
This game right here? TNC Surf. Yeah, that's it.
Because it was, what, Town and Country?
Yep.
TNC?
Yep.
Before?
Town and Country Surf. I love this guy right here. I always played with him. Yeah, skateboarding and surf. So yeah, that's awesome, man. I might have to buy one of those. Damn it. There's Godzilla.
Oh, I'm looking at gameplay images. I did play it. I did play that game.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is there they have a Zartan that's going to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive too.
That's awesome.
Good fists.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the way they designed the packaging.
Yeah.
The Villainous Worst. Halloween Kids. Peanuts. Let's continue on here. There's McFarlane. What is this? Rick and Morty? Ooh, what's this? Batman 85th version. That's interesting. Sauron. Rick and Morty. Glow in the dark, it looks like. It's pretty cool. All right. Should be more here. Hasbro exclusives. Here we go. Let's look at the rest of the Hasbro exclusives. So there's
They've got a Darth Maul on the Sith speeder. That looks really good.
See, look how good that looks on Roadblock.
Yeah.
Death's Head.
You should see the package this comes in. The package is like the
card,
the second series of
That's cool.
It's very good.
Yeah, that's good. There's the Darth Maul.
And the package that comes in is like the old packaging.
Yep.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the Snake Eyes.
I feel like whenever after Bryan and I get back, I'm gonna have to package something to send back to myself that I won't be able to take on the plane. So.
Yeah,
that's easy, bro.
That means you had a good con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Turtles. What is this? Turtle stuff? Metalhead and Donatello. That's cool. Glow in the dark.
Yeah, there are a couple different because they did they're doing, so these guys are doing the Turtles like the IDW, and then NECA's got some that they're doing like the original Eastman Laird drawings.
Rainbow Bright.
So there are a couple different Turtle exclusives.
But some of these always end up being distributed by Diamond or whatever.
Yeah.
Instead of just being exclusive at the con.
This is cool. A Grimlock plushie.
I'm going to get that for Alex.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Udon. Here's some comics from Udon, it looks like. There's your first swimsuit special. Bubblegum Crisis. Okay. Super 7. I think we already looked at those. Diamond previews. Here we go. Here's the diamond stuff. Oh, look at that. What is that?
Oh, yeah.
That is freaking
like
beautiful.
Yeah, some of those sketch statues look really cool.
Neil Adams. Oh my God. That is gorgeous. Look at that.
Sick.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. That's very cool. Superman? Who does this? John Byrne. Pass. Kite Man. Who's Kite Man? Where did he first appear?
Oh, he's in the
Harley
Quinn.
Yeah.
Animated show.
Wolverine, Herb Trimp style. Some lunch boxes.
Like those old wrestling fucking things.
Yeah. Judge Dredd.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I had those.
And then there's Amazing Spider-Man. Garbage. Phoenix #1. Will Sliney. Spider-Man Rain. That might be a good one to get.
Yeah, but you can pick this up at your shop.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know shops that have already been pre-selling those.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, the PX San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Ooh, you want to see the Alex Ross exclusives?
Oh, I saw some earlier. Hopefully there's more.
Yeah, that's not that good. That's good.
These posters.
That's a great one.
No, these are comics. No, they're prints.
Oh, okay.
He is having comics though.
Yeah, he does have comics. That's badass.
Like that's a comic.
Yeah. Unsigned $75. Signed $125. CGC 9/8 $225. He upped his prices since last year. This is one of my favorite images.
I think you can already pre-order from his website for the comics if you're interested.
Makes sense, yeah.
But I mean, $75.
Yeah,
So
no thanks.
That's a lot.
That's a big gamble.
It's a gamble that's not going to pay off. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you bought it because you like it.
Scarlet Huntress. See if there's anything good here. Tony Daniel. That's interesting. Frankenstein Ashcan. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Limited to 500. I'll be checking that out. Anything? Ooh, Nick Barucci talking to Quentin Tarantino.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at that. That's interesting. They're probably already selling that. Unknown Comics. That's going to be online available. Let's see if there's anything else. Portal, Under the Tents, Big Clutch. Ooh, shout out to Big Clutch. See what he's got. That's cool that they showed Clutch. Oh, look at that. Willis Portacio. Limited to 500 as a print. Where's Clutch? There he is. Oh, yeah. Clutch has got the Destro Dave Dorman stuff.
Did you see the G.I. Joe Ashcan one he had too?
That's the one that I really like. That G.I. Joe Ashcan. This one right here.
Yep.
Spot foil limited to 1,000. That's badass. So, not bad. He's got some connecting covers. The Witchblade foil limited to 500. I thought that was Clutch there in the background for a second. You see this?
Does look like him a little bit.
That's Clutch in the background. I'm going to get him to sign it. It's pretty cool. They put him on the cover. Good for him. And Voltron, what's that? Defender of the Universe. Ooh. I don't think there's anything else really crazy. Maybe that I know about. I'm definitely going to Art Adams and this guy first. I always go to Alex Pardee first, and then Art Adams. And then you can usually hit Art Adams up on the second day. So this is Alex Pardee's print for the con. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Cool.
Yep. And then Jock digging out some OG to bring to the July shows in the U.S. Original art, nice.
There you go, Yee.
Trading cards. That's the Walking Dead stuff they did last year. Remember these? Those are pretty dope. I think Leg got one of these.
Who's doing that? Is it the Yesterdays?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, because I pre-ordered one of their shirts that come with a card or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do You Poo stuff, it looks like. There's Clutch again. Clutch is going to be all over the place, working his ass off. Felix Comic Art's going to be there. These are the guys that represent Sanford Green.
I think it's funny. They're doing the Ken house, the Ken Barbie house.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. His Mojo Dojo.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm trying to figure out how much it is.
Witchblade #1 exclusive variant. Just finished my San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Witchblade. Wow. Frank Cho Witchblade #1 exclusive to San Diego. That's beautiful. Oh, that's cool too. That's cool too. Look at that. Yeah, Frank Cho's a badass. Scotty Young's going to be there.
Nice.
Lots of people are going to be there. It's going to be fun. So, right before we hit the 3-hour mark, we're going to end it tonight, you guys. I did not see the Frazetta Girls stuff online drop for SDCC, but I definitely will check it out. Appreciate all you guys. Let's see here. The X-Men Campbell variants for 3 and 4 yet? Yes, I have. They're gorgeous. All the Campbell stuff is amazing. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern on Whatnot. We're going to have a super long show. I've got a ton of stuff to sell. So I'll see you there. Much love, you guys. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Follow these guys over here. I know Yee and Josh both doing stuff, selling stuff on the How May We Help You show and on Whatnot and other places. So make sure you guys check out their shit. Do you guys got any sales coming up?
Wednesday. Always Wednesdays.
Always Wednesdays.
Yeah, I'm going to do a sale on Thursday and Friday on Whatnot.
Yeah.
The reduced seller fees.
Yeah. So I'll stuff for 4th of July and yeah, because we're not doing a long story short Thursday because it's 4th of July.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'll probably do one on Friday. I don't think I'm going to do one on 4th of July.
I'm going
to do one on 4th of July. I'm going to do it in the afternoon.
Fingers off.
Yeah.
I'm going to go protect my dog's ears at night.
Yeah.
So.
I got to do the same thing. So, all right, you guys. Much love. We'll see you soon. Adios.